So I'm starting to make my door for the generator shed. I'm making it out of tongue and groove. It's only got to be 33 inches wide, so I'm going to put 2 more boards on it tonight. I'm doing a little bit at a time so I get a good straight glue on it. And excuse me, and then I'll put some boards on it and cut it straight. And on the back side I'm going to put, I don't know what they're called, but some slats in 3 places to hold together that'll be screwed in. So I think it's starting to look good. Hopefully it turns out okay. It'd be nice if I had a good workspace.
Okay.
Rubber mallet.
Mm-hmm.
I need to move this clamp down a little bit further. Well, there we go. I'm working on the door. Put the 2 on there yesterday. I'm going to add 2 more to it tonight, and that'll be wide enough. So let's get some glue on there. I'm using Gorilla glue, wood glue, it dries clear or natural color, and there's no foaming. So it's pretty strong. That's what I'm doing. Got my rain pants on today. It's raining most of the day and I've been outside. So I don't get muddy and cold. Guess I'm lucky because most of these boards are pretty straight. Well, as you see, I've got the tongue and groove all glued together. Now I've got to square it up. And since I don't have a table saw, what I'm going to do is make a fence for the bottom part of my skill saw to run against, so it'll cut a perfectly straight line. I have a 3.5 inch gap between the edge of the fence and where the blade will cut. So I'm going to make sure I get it all square. I'm going to clamp it down with the clamps and then try and get my first cut on this. And if it works all perfect and like I hope it will, then I'll turn it around and cut it to length for the height of the door. I've never done it this way before, so this is a new trial thing. Also, on a side note, I'm a little nervous right at the moment. I was just getting ready to set up when I had a bull moose run up the road. I'll show you the video now. I don't know if you can hear this, but I got a bull moose coming. As you can see, I actually ran up to the porch because I didn't want to be standing out here in the open. He's looking for a girl, and I didn't want him to think that he'd have his way with me. So, so back on with this, making of the door. My shortest board is 5 inches, so I'm going to bring it down to 4 inches, which is where I want it. Should be right about there. And that square on that side, I'll take this down. The outer two tongue and grooves on this thing bowed a little bit, so it's not quite flat, so hopefully it's not too much of an issue. Let me get this side here square first. A little square right there. And looks square. And of course I would move it. I got a line drawn. Square there, and a square there. So let me get the generator fired up. It's going to get noisy, so I'll turn off the volume for that, and I'm going to make my first cut. Yep. Well, I should have done the fence the other way because the housing of this thing is on site. It's true in some spots, but not all the way. Try and freehand it. Well, you can see it's pretty good. I'm going to have to set the fence up next time for the other side. We'll use the small side. Let's see how square it turned out. I would say that's pretty good. Pretty good for an off-grid with minimal tools way of doing things. Now I got to get the height, turn it around, and try it again. It's much better that way. Nice straight cut. I think that's the trick. Now I got to do lengthwise the width. So I got to figure out how I'm gonna place this thing because the tailgate's not wide enough. I might be able to put it on the back of the Ford. Put it out in the open. All right, on with it. There you have it. I've cut it down to width. It's length. Now it's a matter of sanding it down. One side, 6 inches up from the bottom. I'll do 6 inches up from the top, or down from the top. And then I've got one cut for somewhere in the middle. I think 3 is going to be enough. So I'm using 1 5/8" screws to put in here. Hold the boards together. They're glued really solid, but still, and once I get it all glued, all done, on, then I'm going to put the Varathane on it to seal this side up, let it dry, and then tomorrow I'll do the other side, sand it down, and get the coat on it, and then it'll be ready to hang. And then all I'll have to do is drill the doorknob hole and router out where the brackets go. But I've got some big hinges that come out a little ways on this side, and then there are the short ones on the inside. I think it should be more than sufficient to hold it. The door's not any heavier than a regular solid core door. So we'll go from there. Let's get the other side done. Well, I went ahead and put 4 slats on because the doorknob's going to go in the middle there, and I didn't want the middle slat to be in the way of the doorknob. So now I'm going to put some of this premium bare wood stain, oil based. It's for indoor and outdoor. I'm going to put it on, see how it goes. Doing the inside first because I want to see how the color looks before. Doesn't matter what it is on the inside, so. And I really don't like painting. I think that'll turn out good. Yeah, it's a pretty color. Let me know in the comments what you think about the color. Not to be a nice day, it's still a little cool. It's upper 40s, but at least I got some sunshine to help dry this out a little bit. And turn around and do the other half, or the third, the sun, and let it start drying. All right, we're gonna go out and do a little bit of bird hunting, see if we can't get us some dinner this evening, and then we'll head back and work on the generator shed door. Taking my trusty little 22. See if I can get a grouse. There's a grouse right there, right in the ditch. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can get it.
at that. First shot was a misfire. Oh, there's dinner, folks. Not bad with a 22. I know it wasn't very far. Been a couple hanging out up here. But I only need one. One's not for dinner, to go with my taters that I grew in the garden. So, gotta get to cleaning. Battery's dead. Yeah, you got it. The hinge will be on the outside because the door's going to open out. But I'll put it up with screws initially, but I'm going to change it over to a bolt with a round head later date, so it can't be unscrewed from the outside. Well, the hinges are in place. Now it's just a matter of setting the door. Let's see if we can't get that on there. Jim out. Look at that. I think that looks good. I said I'll put bolts in those. Long bolts go through. Door handle will go here, so I'll put a screw in it for now. Marking where the door's going to go, where I'm going to drill it tomorrow. Other than that, it's good. It's hanging pretty level. Let me get some screws in it so it doesn't move overnight. There we go. There's the door. Finish it up tomorrow with the doorknob. Gives me something to grab it with. And I got another screw up on it to lock it closed for the night. But I think that looks good. Let me know what you think. I think it's a good looking door. It's time to do the doorknob. I've got this handy dandy little jig that's on like that. It's got a whole bit for the doorknob itself and for the deadbolt, and then it's got a smaller one for where the plunger goes in. So let's see how this thing works. It's hard. I've got a hole through the other side now from the drill, so now I can start this side and going from this way. And there it is. Simple as that. It's hard wood, which is good. That's simple as that. Now let me change out chucks and or hole drills and do the plunger, and we'll be set. This thing's hot. There you have it. Not bad for doing my first doorknob. Let's see if it fits. I have just enough room in the threshold to where I don't need to countersink that. And I won't need to countersink the striker either. So I can put these on just like this and leave it. Only thing I'll have to do is router out the plunger hole, which is fine. Looks like it's working good. There it locks. I'll do the deadbolt probably another day. It's getting late in the evening, and I want that hole saw to cool down a little bit. But I am going to fix the striker plate. So let me get it. And as I told you before, I'm not the best router guy. I'm getting better though, I think. This Ryobi router is pretty good. It works pretty good. I'm pleased with it. It should be deep enough. Hit a nail? Shouldn't have. Okay, that works. Now I am going to use longer screws on this, but I want to get it set. Let's see. Works perfect. Let me know in the comments what you think about my first door that I ever made from start to finish. Not bad, huh? Well, with that said, that's going to end the video. Thanks for watching. As always, please hit the like button. Leave me some comments down below on what you think. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Just help me out a little bit. I don't get any money for these videos, but hey, it is what it is. I enjoy doing them. So God bless. Hugs. See you on the next one.